mean, I'm just the biggest, man. I'm just the biggest, so, but I guess you say you're going to have a fish fry. You got to catch me to fish fry me, so, I mean, that's going to be hard to do. They ain't catch Moby Dick, so I don't think they're catching me.
You faced off with him twice. How do you size him up on a face-off? Like, size-wise, did you...
I mean, I've been seeing him a lot of times, but, I mean, it's like a regular deal to me. I didn't get too much out of it, He looked like he ready to go, ready to fight, so it's going to be all-out war. I'm excited for it.
Hey, Errol, stylistically, why do you see this fight turning out to be a one-sided ass whooping?
Stylistically, he's definitely gonna try to fight. If you know Terrance Crawford mentality, he's definitely gonna try to fight. He's definitely gonna put on a great show and do the best of his ability. If you know his mentality, I just feel like I'm just a superior fighter. I feel like I'm gonna break him physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Everything. I'm just gonna break his will.
You told him years ago that you're too light in the ass. Now it's some years later, he's grown into it. Is he still too light in the ass?
Man, everybody too light in the ass for me. So.
Tell me what do you do? Last one for me, Errol. Just the main question I feel like for you heading into this fight versus him is his counter punching. Yeah. What's the best you could give me on how you're gonna get through that and win the fight despite his counter punching?
Man, everybody got counter punching. I mean, Danny Garcia the best counter puncher in the world. I mean, he got highlight reel knockout counter punching, ability, especially with his left foot. And I cancel that out, so I'm not too much worried about it. I got a long amateur pro pedigree where I fought a lot of guys who was great counter punchers. So that never stopped me before.
You think Danny's better counter puncher than Terrance?
I think he was.
When you fought him?
I think Terrance is just faster than him and quicker than him. But I think Danny is definitely a great counter puncher.
If you two were superheroes, who would you be? Who would Crawford be?
Superhero? Man, I'd probably be like...
Footwork.
Probably like a Goku or something. Yeah, I'd probably be like a Goku. And it'd probably be like a Majin Buu or something. Or Batman. So.
Tell me what this fight means for your legacy, not only for being for Undisputed, but also being against Crawford.
This fight for my legacy, I mean, this is a legacy-defining fight. I feel like just us fight each other, and if this fight didn't happen, I mean, it probably been a dent on our legacy. So I feel like us just making this fight happen, it's already great for our legacy. I feel like this fight will go down as one of the best fights in a legacy fight, and one of those top wars where you see people showing highlights of Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, and showing them old school highlights. I feel like those one of these fights where this fight be talked about 20, 30 years from now, just like how I was a kid in the amateur watching old school fights. I feel like the next two generations, whatever, gonna go back and watch Errol Spence versus Terrance Crawford. Like, man, this is my favorite fight. Just go back and watch those fights, and people gonna be comparing fighters 10, 15, 20 years ago, just like how I'm comparing Ray Leonard 40-some years ago. Same thing's gonna happen with us. People still gonna compare Errol Spence and Terrance Crawford to the next two generations.
Errol, with the addition of Anthony Joshua and Ryan Garcia in your gym, how has that impacted your motivation, your newfound energy, just being around champions and some of the stars of the sport? Has that elevated your game as well too?
Nah, it's great. Those guys, good dudes. Honestly, Josh is a good dude, but I'm motivated by my family, my kids, and myself. So nobody can amp my motivation. I got here by my motivation alone. So,
Champ, real quick.
We're gonna move down a little bit. Ellie, hold on one second. We're gonna move down.
Real quick, champ.
Spence, is this fight for legacy?